Hard question.
All right, the question would be, if you see this one, what do you remember and what it represents with you?
If I see this whole thing,
Yes.
I would say be brave to be the orange among the apples.
Why brave?
Because it takes courage for success, and it takes courage to be different, stick up to your values, be ethical. Everything is in the orange.
Do you think that's enough?
Yes.
Let's see. All right. Thank you for that. Let's give a round of applause. Later, I'll give you that. Another. Let me ask somebody here on my left. On my left. On my left. Who would like to volunteer? Who would like to have some orange? I like the lady in pink. Can you stand up? Your name, please?
Lynn.
Lynn. Lynn. For you, what's the representations of?
I see the 4 apples supporting the orange.
And then?
And the orange on top, and just glowing.
So the apples represent as a support the orange. That's right, Lynn?
That's right.
Thank you, Lynn. Let's give a round of applause for Lynn. Can we go on further? Who would like to volunteer? This is true orange and apples, by the way. Can we have someone here? I like the baby powder. Shrimp, can you stand up now? Ready, please?
My name is Sue.
All right. So for you, representation of this was.
I think you have to be the orange with the apples to stand out.
So do you think that the orange will stand out amongst these?
Absolutely.
And can you cite an example how it will be? If, for example, if it's going to be you.
Well, it's visible. It's standing out from the others by being a different colour. It's bigger, but maybe bigger is just a representation of its not necessarily its size, but its impact.
Thank you for that also. Okay, let's give a round of applause for the three. Now, take a look at this, everyone. This is something that will help us further. This was, when we were starting out our business many years ago, we were getting into an industry that is really quite saturated here in the country. And we took a lot of time. Me and my wife back then was really getting into a lot of brainstorming. How do we get our services and solutions to be in the midst of most of the multinationals here in the country, particularly in brand management. And there are so many problems. In fact, during the course of a lot of brainstorming, a lot of pain points have surfaced. And looking at it, we have seen that we can be an orange. How? Given with this scenario, everyone, we take a look at the apples as your competition. It's just the same. If, for example, a client or customers will hire you, how will they continue to patronize, get your services? Long-term, probably, sustainable way of partnership. But you just have the same and the same and the same offer. So how will you stand out? It may be simple, everyone. Another way to do this. When you're at the beach and moving farther away from the shore, what happens? The seas get, deep, right? And probably, figuratively, everyone, once it's sober, probably there are sharks. When there are sharks, they look for prey. Imagine that these apples also are sharks. and they're looking for a prey, which you ourselves as competitors are also looking at that prey. Imagine also that this audience is one client, one company. So what will you do? Those sharks can really invest and can really get your clients or the prey. What do? You need to move out of that red ocean and get into something that you need to create your own market space to really come up with a new ways of what? Client base. So the problem will always be if you're just offering the same, similar with these apples, everyone, you cannot stand out. You cannot be different. You have to be the orange among apples. You need to dare and be different. Without doing so, you will just be one of those, similar with sharks, similar with apples. The question will always be, how will you get those clients with you? Without standing out, everyone, without being the orange among apples, you will have difficulty sustaining your teammates' consulting business.